Parkview Medical Center is a 350-bed hospital located in Pueblo, Colorado. We were fortunate enough to be able to work with Parkview on the renovation of 2 OR suites where they were utilizing an antiquated horizontal flow air delivery system. Each of the 2 rooms had 3 booms that were going to be mounted from up above. And those boom mounts were going to be installed in the field by a structural contractor. I guess we never really anticipated the challenge that was associated with us manufacturing a modular product, delivering it to the site, and then just hoping that everything would fit up with those pre-manufactured boom mounts. I worked with Dennis Bockham of Schaefer Bockham Engineering on this project. Dennis was the lead engineer for Parkview Medical Center. Now, we'd worked with Schaefer Bockham on many other projects as well, and so Dennis was very familiar with our product, with the quality and the performance of the products that we produce, and he was very interested in bringing that quality, that level of quality, to this project.
One of our clients in the healthcare sector is Parkview Medical Center in Pueblo, Colorado. In 2005, they asked us to help take a look at their existing orthopedic surgery suites, which included horizontal laminar flow systems. They wanted to discuss how to lower infection rates and possibly look at different HVAC systems. Once we were under construction, we got a little twist added by the healthcare industry was starting to look at booms. And these booms have large articulating arms on them for flat panel display, as well as medical gases, telemetry data, computers, camera systems to help the doctors with their surgery. They create huge moments of force, and so the structure of those had to be integrated into our clean room plenum. We were working with 18 inches of ceiling plenum space, and to fit 100 air changes into an area that only had 18 inches of ceiling space and then support these booms was a real challenge. We worked with Hunt Air, and we were able to integrate those support systems within their plenums and subsequently provide the customer everything they wanted. They got the 100 air changes. We were able to give them both a quote standard laminar flow without a perimeter edge control at 30 air changes an hour, and then we can automatically switch from a push button switch selected by the users. You can go to 100 air changes, create the air perimeter, and contain that clean area for orthopedic or brain surgery.
So the idea was to take the technology that we've learned over the past 25 years in semiconductor and pharmaceutical and bring that into the hospital OR environment. In the semiconductor and pharmaceutical markets, it all comes down to money. Now, they know that the best way to generate revenue is to sell product. You sell product by having your project complete so you can get the product out the door. So what we've learned to do is to manufacture as much of the components that make up that project into our product as possible and deliver a very complete modular product to the site. We were given the opportunity to visit the facility after the system had been installed, and they let us go back into one of the OR suites to take some airflow measurements and also do some airflow visualization. And it was really just nice to see the system perform almost exactly as we had anticipated.
I am Vince Velasquez, Director of Facilities and Construction for Parkview Medical Center. Right now, the doctors are fighting over the rooms. In fact, they looked at building more.
Why are they fighting over the rooms?
Just because the technology, going in there to a room that has so many air changes. I mean, in the normal mode, it has 35, and in the laminar mode, it has 100.
Right.
So when they know that they can do surgery on a patient and have a less chance of infection and a better outcome, that's what they're.
And temperature and humidity stability is a lot better because of the newer controls compared to the older rooms. And since we have so much air going through there, Larry can give it, he called it the Ferrari out there because he could just, throttle the thing, and it's wherever he wants it to be, it's what it'll deliver.
Hi, my name is Larry Cassio. I'm employed by Parkview Medical Center. My job title is Energy Conservation Specialist. What we're going to show you is the graphical package for one of the Hunt Air laminar airflow rooms. What we have here is we've got all the damper positions that can show us whether we're in what mode we're in. We also track the CFM that was required in reference to the building pressure and space pressure in the OR.
I'm Gina Lucero, lead clinical nurse for surgery here at Parkview Medical Center.
Cindy Miller, Director of Surgical Services at Parkview Medical Center.
I have noticed a big difference. Before we had the horizontal laminar airflow, and then now we have the vertical. With the horizontal, we just had experienced a lot of air disturbance. The lighting is a lot better than what it used to be. Correct, yes. It's a lot brighter and a better light.
Okay,
it's a
so
lot brighter,
a little
yes.
easier to see.
Uh-huh.
I came in at the end of the project, but just other facilities I've worked in, I think the design for me has been much easier to work with. It's a lot better. Like I said, I like the color in the room. It's a lot brighter. The noise level I think is quite a bit different than what I've been used to in the past.
With the airflow, knowing that it's a lot higher, more air exchanges with this system, we thought it was going to be really loud, and it's not. With the other system, it was kind of loud and constant buzzing noise and stuff. With this one, it's pretty good.
Okay, and we're actually, right now, it's operating at how many air changes? 30?
35?
35 air changes. So you're operating at what's higher than what a lot of hospitals do.
Correct.
And here we're having a conversation, and we can talk just fine without having to raise our voices too much.
Right.
Okay, that's kind of
Great.
nice.
We wanted these plenums built by Hunt Air at the factory, so actually everything was manufactured down to a 1/16 of an inch in order for these bolt holes to match up for the patterns, and then getting the air to come through the plenums and around these boom supports. So that was hugely important.
We had a very low infection rate going into this, but from my understanding, the rates have dropped. So.
Okay, that's good to know.